So much for joining us this morning at very sunny CRW. It is my pleasure to introduce to you our esteemed Governor, Patrick Morrisey, to get us started this morning.
Wow, well, what a beautiful day here at the airport. I have to tell you, this is really an incredible celebration, and it's wonderful to see so many people out here who've been putting so much time in to help West Virginia, to help Kanawha County, to help Charleston, to help the whole region grow. And it's perfectly fitting that we're here on this amazing day, and we're joined here with Breeze Airways. These guys are doing some incredible things, and I'm looking forward to talking to you a little bit about it. As many people know, we have made economic development a driving force of my administration's agenda. We're going to be rolling out a lot of initiatives in the upcoming days where people begin to see this backyard brawl come together. We're working hard. We have to continue to lure more people here to our state. We have to make sure that we're eliminating that red tape, growing more competitively from a tax perspective, and doing everything imaginable to keep competitive on infrastructure. Part of that, obviously, is transportation infrastructure, one of the reasons why we're here today. But I will tell you, we're going to make West Virginia the top destination in the region for current businesses to expand, for new businesses to grow, and for out-of-state businesses to locate. And we're going to continue to do everything we can to make sure folks know if you're looking for an incredible couple days or a week, some great hiking, some wonderful restaurants, some amazing music down by the river, you really can't find a better place than West Virginia. And so I'm really appreciative. And the dog agrees. Now, when I took office, I asked every one of our state agencies to participate in our efforts to grow workforce participation and to really help drive economic growth. One of the departments that's really been a shining light in this area has been the Department of Tourism. And they've already been addressing this issue in a number of different ways. In April, we are fortunate at the Capitol to announce an incredible new program called Tourism Works. And that's a first-of-a-kind initiative that many people know that allows West Virginians to become certified tourism ambassadors. Pretty cool thing. And it helps launch West Virginians into a career of tourism. This partnership between Blue Ridge Community and Technical College and the Department of Tourism is 100% free and actually earns you 1 hour of college credit. It's a pretty cool program. And how can you object to being an ambassador for West Virginia? It's great. But today, I'm here to announce another initiative, which I think is going to help us build up our workforce and drive economic growth and tourism right here to West Virginia. Breeze Airways, one of the fastest growing airlines in the country, is expanding its service here in Charleston by adding up to 5 new flights from Yeager. Pretty cool. And this is going to include nonstop flights to Las Vegas and to either Dallas or Houston, to Tampa, and then others as the demand arises. So we're excited about that. And these destinations, many of them are going to be available to travelers with fares starting at $49 one way. How about that? If you're listening, West Virginia, while we want you to stay here as much as possible, traveling's not a bad thing. And I also have a message for everywhere across the country. Come visit wild and wonderful West Virginia. You won't find a better vacation destination. Now, this is exciting for a lot of reasons because it means more nonstop flights, more affordable fares, more opportunities for West Virginians to connect with the rest of the country. It also means, of course, that so many people across the country are going to see a little bit more what West Virginia has to offer. Now, since Breeze Airways launched service just over 1 year ago, it's really helped transform the airport. Charleston has doubled, let me repeat that, Charleston has now doubled its nonstop destinations, and passenger traffic continues to rise. More than 400,000 travelers came through the airport last year alone. And in just 1 year of service, Breeze has generated an estimated $27 million of economic output. I think everyone's seeing that partnership's allowing us to cut red tape and invest in the kind of infrastructure that's going to drive a lot of opportunities for West Virginia. And what we're seeing here is that those efforts are paying off. The economic benefits, they're going to extend well beyond the airport. Breeze's success has helped generally reduce airfares by 12% here. That's what competition does. It's awesome. And it's going to make it easier for West Virginians to be able to afford to travel. So one other item on Breeze. I have to brag a little bit. A few weeks ago, when we were putting this agreement together, I had a chance to speak with the CEO of Breeze Airways. And to me, one of the most impressive parts about this airline, they generally do not cancel their flights. The statistic that was told to me, and I want to make sure I'm saying it accurately, is that over a 2-year period, they've only had 2 canceled flights, and that's due to weather, correct? This is pretty amazing. And anyone that's flown out of this airport and many others knows sometimes you can spend a lot of time waiting, where there could be times when a flight gets canceled. Any airport across the country, that happens. But when you have an airline like Breeze that does everything imaginable, I think that's a great sign. You've done amazing things, and I'm very happy to have this partnership. And speaking of partnership, this wouldn't happen but for many people here today. Obviously, I'd like to recognize Breeze Airways for believing in West Virginia. But I also want to thank a few other people. Secretary Chelsea Ruby and the Department of Tourism. Let me tell you, I think, I said this before, we have the best tourism secretary in the nation, and it's not close. She was a very easy pick early in the administration. So thank you, Chelsea, for all the great work that you've done. I think if you look at what she's done and what tourism has done, it's really been incredible, and I'm looking forward to seeing that continue. I also want to thank the Charleston Area Alliance, the Kanawha County Commission, the City of Charleston, and all of our partners for making this happen. This was a team effort, and you're going to hear from a number of folks here today. You don't just do things as a state. You have to partner with people. And West Virginia is going to be a great partner with all the folks in this region. And we're excited for what the future holds. Let me say that our work, whether it's tourism and economic growth, it's just getting started. This is just one small piece of our broader plan to invest in infrastructure that grows all sectors of the economy. Whether by ground or by air, we're going to build the connections that move people faster and move the ideas faster than you've ever seen before. To new visitors and new opportunities, we're ready for you. So I want to thank everyone for coming. It's a great crowd. Let me tell you, if you haven't been inside one of these airplanes, they're pretty impressive. They're beautiful, they're clean, and the service is incredible. So I want to thank you once again. So without further ado, I'm going to turn it over to Dominique Ranieri, who's the airport CEO. Dominique, thank you.
Governor Morrisey, on behalf of the entire CRW team, it's our pleasure to welcome you to your West Virginia International Yeager Airport, and thank you so much for your remarks. And Secretary Ruby, thank you for your tireless work on this project and for everything you've done for tourism in our state. I'd like to take just a moment to recognize and thank our outstanding Kanawha County Commission, all of whom have joined us today, including President Salango, Commissioner Wheeler, and Commissioner Tennant. We thank you for your continued support of not only air service development, but supporting the continued improvement and upward trajectory of CRW. This support enhances and grows West Virginia's businesses, provides opportunities for West Virginia residents, and supports our partners at the West Virginia Air National Guard and the Marshall University Bill No Flight School. So your leadership means so much to us. And thank you to our amazing mayor, Amy Goodwin, who was able to make it today after her whirlwind weekend, and the Charleston Area Alliance, represented here today by its chair, legendary Jackson Kelly attorney and leader Ellen Capilani, and its executive director and airport board member, Mara Boggs. Your vision and support will continue to bring more people to our great state and beautiful city and continue to provide incredible opportunities for citizens and their businesses. Again, the governor mentioned it. We have a fantastic crowd today. It's so great to see so many of CRW's supporters in attendance today, including the Central West Virginia Regional Airport Authority board members, the Deputy Secretary of Transportation, Michael Demers, and Mr. Steve Connolly from the Division of Multimodal Transportation Facilities. Representatives are also here today from the offices of U.S. Senator Shelley Moore Capito and others. And so please forgive me if I've missed anyone, but we're so thankful to have you all here. Last but certainly not least, thank you to our partners at Breeze Airways, represented today by their incredible Chief Guest Officer, which I love that title, Fiona Kiesel. We so appreciate the seriously nice service you provide to our passengers, and we're very excited for Breeze's future at CRW. I'm not going to continue to go on. I have so many great people to introduce to speak to you today as well. But I just wanted to note that today's announcement and the incredible partnership between Governor Morrisey, the Kanawha County Commission, the Charleston Area Alliance, and the City of Charleston that supports it is the result of Governor Morrisey's clear commitment to strengthening infrastructure, attracting private investment, and delivering on his promise to create new economic opportunities across West Virginia. At CRW, we are yes, Hercules agrees. At CRW, we are working every single day to make this airport the best it can possibly be to serve the state of West Virginia. And Governor Morrisey understands that this airport represents that it's not just air service being about convenient vacations, it's about jobs and tourism and long-term growth. So at CRW, we always say it truly starts at home, and we remain committed to helping West Virginia take flight. That's enough for me. I now have the pleasure of introducing to you Breeze Airways Chief Guest Experience Officer, Fiona Kiesel.
Thank you. What a welcome. So first, I just want to say thank you to CRW Airport, the governor, the West Virginia Tourism Office, and all of the other people who have helped make this new agreement for route service possible. We are very excited to announce that we'll be bringing back Breeze's nonstop service from Charleston to Tampa this fall. Thank you. That service will be on Mondays and Fridays, and the one-way fares for the Tampa route will start at $49. Again, that launches October 3rd. We currently offer service to Newark out of Charleston, Orlando, and we have seasonal service to Myrtle Beach. With Tampa, then we're going to add more cities in the future. We're really, really excited about that. And again, the state is focusing on Las Vegas and Texas. It's been a great partnership, and we are so excited to continue it. We've continued to see demand for our product, both to and from Charleston, West Virginia. Travel into this state has really grown, and I can see why. The beautiful scenery historical charm and everything that the city has to offer. Breeze has a fleet of A220s, as you can see one behind me. They have 137 seats. They are quiet aircraft, fuel efficient. We have nice seats, plenty of legroom in every row, bigger windows, my favorite feature, and large overhead bins. Our fleet of A220s is all relatively new within the last 4 years. We pride ourselves on serving underserved markets, and our aircraft, with its trip cost, allows us to do that. We have competitive pricing, and you pay only for what you need, or you can bundle and save. Convenient service to our markets that we serve, and flexibility to change without cancellation fees. And again, we also strive really hard not to cancel our flights. We also strive to be on time. So don't be surprised if this airplane behind me pushes back here in a little while. Thank you again to everyone who has made this service possible. And we're just really excited to see what's next to come as we continue to grow with all of you in Charleston.
And now we'd like to bring up to the podium Charleston Area Alliance Head Ellen Capellan.
Good morning, Governor Morrisey, Secretary Ruby, Commissioners Wheeler, Tennant, and President Salango, Mayor Goodwin, state and local officials, Dominique and her board members, the board members and staff of the Charleston Area Alliance, and our friends at Breeze. I would like to call out Adam Crayson, the past chair of the Alliance, who was very much an advocate of this project. And so Adam's the big reason why we're here today. On behalf of the Charleston Area Alliance and the Chamber of Commerce, we are eager to enter into this innovative partnership that shows what we can accomplish when the private and public sectors work together. Within the last 6 months, the Alliance has implemented our new strategic plan. We have restructured and modernized while growing to over 500 member businesses. We are a Chamber of Commerce Plus, with the plus being our added missions of economic and community development. Our new course is collaborative, proactive, and provides value to the Kanawha Valley, which is why this partnership is so exciting. This investment improves the quality of life while providing jobs and economic development. Yes, this investment will expand air service, but just as important are the secondary benefits like helping attract and retrain population, developing our outdoor economy, and spurring new opportunities and revitalization across the Kanawha Valley. So thanks to everyone here for including us and giving us the opportunity to take part in this project. We look forward to many more on the horizon.
Thank you very much, Ellen. Now, we're very fortunate that we have all of the Kanawha County Commissioners here today, and I want to recognize County Commission President Ben Salango.
Natalie, are you going to come up? Come on up here. Hey, I'm going to be very brief. I want to thank Governor Morrisey and Breeze. Obviously, this would not have happened but for the hard work from your office, the hard work from Chelsea Ruby, Dominique. Everything that you've done with this airport has been remarkable. You know, to have a vibrant economy, you have to have a vibrant airport. This airport generates $225 million in economic impact every single year. Having a partner like Breeze only expands upon that. So I cannot overstate how important it is to add these additional flights. not only will people get to come in and experience what West Virginia has to offer, but we get to go all over the United States now to see what everyone else has to offer. And so, just very briefly, I want to give a very important tip from the Kanawha County Commission. For all of our residents traveling to Las Vegas, you always split aces and eights, always. Thank you so much.
Now, after that important advice, we'll be turning it over to Lance Wheeler, also a member of the Kanawha County Commission.
Thank you, Governor. And what an exciting day it is today, a day that I've been looking forward to for a very long time, working with you, Governor Morrisey, and our Chelsea Ruby, Secretary of Tourism. This is a day of partnerships. You know, President Ronald Reagan once said, there's no limit to the amount of good that one can do when no one cares about taking the credit. And what we see here today is a partnership between the state of West Virginia with Governor Patrick Morrisey's office, Chelsea Ruby, Secretary of Tourism, Charleston Area Alliance, coming in with this partnership. Thank you, Ellen. Thank you, Mara. The Kanawha County Commission and the City of Charleston with Mayor Amy Goodwin. If it wasn't for these partners, along with, most importantly, Breeze Airways, we would not be here today. So I want everyone here to give a round of applause to our partners, of everyone working together to see what's best fit for the state of West Virginia. What we're talking about today is more access for West Virginians and more access for people to come to West Virginia and explore what we know best, that West Virginia is the best place to live, to raise a family, and to visit for your vacation. West Virginia is the capital of outdoor recreation and tourism, and we will share it on the mountaintops with everyone in this country that the best place to come to is right here in Charleston, Kanawha County, and the great state of West Virginia. I will say this. What's really important to me is that we all know that we have a lot of West Virginians who unfortunately have left this state over the past couple of decades. And as we continue to grow, we incentivize them to follow their heart and come back to the state of their culture, their values, their family. And with this agreement with Breeze, we will have more direct flights and easier access for people to come home. And let me tell those to the people out there who are native West Virginians not living in this state yet. Ladies and gentlemen, coming home is cheaper than you think due to Breeze. Thank you all very much. Thank you to the airport and the wonderful staff, Dominique, that you all have. You all have made this possible just as much as everyone else. I want to stress again, this is a partnership. Good government working together, doing what's best for the people of West Virginia, Kanawha County, and the city of Charleston. And I believe today, the sky is the limit for the West Virginia Yeager International Airport. Thank you all for being here.
And now I want to make sure if anyone else, Amy and or Natalie, if you'd like to come on up. And
Governor, fortunately for our crowd, I have no voice, so I'm not going to say anything except this. Obviously, thanks to our partners, but especially thank you, Governor, and thank you to Secretary Ruby. I share the enthusiasm of everyone here about this great partnership. I echo the sentiments of Hercules and Ned, who are barking with excitement to have this great partnership. Thank you for allowing the city of Charleston to be a very small part, and thank you, everyone, for coming.
and also Kanawha County Commissioner Natalie Tennant.
Thank you, Governor. Thank you. I did not want to hold up because I certainly don't want to be the reason that you get a number 3 mark on your delay or canceled. but I have been honored to be a part of this in my short time on the county commission. And Lance talks about a partnership, and it's truly a partnership when we lead each other and we pull each other along. He talked about the organizations, but also as individuals ourselves and leaders ourselves. That's what I have found, is that we all are leading each other along, and it shows that that's the way we treat each other as West Virginians, and that will be what people find when they know that almost heaven awaits, and we welcome folks to the place where they belong. So thank you, Breeze, for being here, and thank you, colleagues. Thank you, Governor.
All right. Well, we made it through, and in fact, just in time, a lot of the noise stopped. So we're going to conclude for today, but I want to just pick up on something that Lance Wheeler said, Natalie said. This really is a team approach, and I talk about everyone being on Team West Virginia. When it comes to helping our state grow, or having people to discover the amazing gems located within West Virginia, it's a team sport. It's everyone on the county level, on the state level, on the federal level. We all have to work together and tell the untold story that is West Virginia. So I'm excited to be here today. I think this is just another step. Be on the lookout for more announcements this week. West Virginia's coming. Our comeback's coming. And I'm very happy to be here today. Thank you, and God bless.